What's up, everybody? We're back at it. You know what time it is. Podcast time. All right, today I got on my friend Garrett Mize. What's up, Garrett?
What's up, dog?
How you been doing, man?
Good, bro. How you been doing?
So, Garrett and I haven't kicked it in a long time. It's been about, now I gotta do math. Time to embarrass myself. Okay, 25 now. What? Shit. I was probably like 16, 17 when we were skateboarding and shit. Right before I had my son, and I actually had time to skateboard.
Yeah. And we skated a little bit, I think, after he was born. Like a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, I was probably, I think, around 18, 19.
Yeah.
So you still skate?
Dude, barely. I have a board in my trunk that's like 2 years old.
Right, and now they got that fucking brand new skate park here.
Yeah, dog.
We don't even skate.
No,
So we waited on that shit forever, dude, forever. We had that janky ass skate park, and now they got the brand new one. Yeah, it's still there.
It's barely.
Nobody goes there.
No, my bad.
Rocks are everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog. It's not the move. I went and skated the new park once for like an hour and a half and just embarrassed myself.
Really?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, if I get on the board, I can do all the same shit. Now, vert is a little like sketchy, the ramps and stuff, but like on flat, I can still do everything. Kick flip, double kick flip, heel flip, hard flip. Like, I can still do everything that I could do. Casper flip was my favorite. The way you could wrap around the flip.
That shit was tight.
Casper flip and hard flip were the two tricks I had that most people couldn't do. The hard flip was easy, I guess, because my legs are so long. Most people can get that board upside down.
Got long ass legs and I could never do it. Ever. I got this cord hanging up on me though.
So what's up, man? You tattoo now?
Yeah. That's what my mom tells me. That's what the internet says.
So where do you...
I tattoo at on the bright side.
On the bright side.
Yeah.
That's
Sprigg Street.
Sprigg Street. Where?
Okay, so like
I've never been there. Where?
Okay, you know the Show Me Center?
Yes.
Rhodes.
Yeah.
And there's that little Chinese spot next to Rhodes?
Yeah.
Same building.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I did see this sign. I think I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, damn, man. Yeah, you're fucking tatted up now.
Yeah. I like blasted my whole face out.
Did this hurt all around
here?
Dude,
no. Like up here wasn't as bad as everyone thinks.
You got it up here too?
Not on the top.
No,
I've got the sides.
Okay.
The worst though was like my stomach.
Right.
It was just not fun.
Yeah. Dude, I'll be honest with you. I've only had this one.
Yeah.
And this one. And they hurt.
Yeah, dog.
I don't like it.
Me either.
I don't like it at all.
Either, man.
Like, it's straight torture. But man, it looks so cool when it's said and done.
Yeah. No, the after effect is the best part. But like getting them done, I'll be the first to admit they suck.
Yeah.
They hurt, man.
I hate when people say, "Oh, I love the pain. I love the needle." Like, bull crap, dude.
No, you
Quit
don't.
lying.
Don't lie to my face like that.
Shit hurts, man.
It does. It's cool though. Like the whole, like every bit of it, from like setup to tear down and like designing, everything's so fun. And like the application, it's so fun. It's probably like the most nerve-wracking too, because you're just like, oh my god,
can't fuck up.
Nope, can't fuck up.
Because guess what? You fuck up a tattoo on me, I'm whooping that ass.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hesitate. You gave me 2 left foots on this pinup, motherfucker.
Right, like,
dude,
yeah.
I watched that show Ink Master.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these are like the top guys in the world, and he just gave this chick 2 left feet. They were doing pinups. I'm like, how do you give someone 2 left feet?
I don't know. Man, how do you give me the wrong date for your own kid's birthday? Because that's happened before.
No.
Yeah, dog.
They gave you the wrong date?
Yeah, so like this was a long time. I've gotten like the wrong date and like the wrong spelling. And like there's steps that we take before we do the tattoo. Like I gotta draw it or type it, whatever. I gotta like, I gotta show it to you. You gotta prove it.
And through all that process, yeah, this is good. This looks good. Yep, so, Jacob with a K. Birthday incorrect. Yeah, looks good.
Looks great. I did this tattoo for this lady's kid. It was like their birthday, and I was like, "Oh, Christmas baby, blah blah blah," because like the date they gave me was like 12/25, and she's like,
right.
almost Christmas baby. Like we were 2 days late. And I was like halfway through the 5 and I'm like,
But they gave it to you like that.
Yeah, and I was just like, we're gonna take a little break real quick.
So you had to. So you started at the top of the 5, so you had to turn that 5 into what, a 7?
Yeah, and when I eventually did, because like I was like down and like halfway through the loop at that point, and I was just like, oh fuck, what do I do? So that was like right after I got licensed. So I was like still like fucking brand new to this, and I went and like grabbed my mentor, and I'm like, what do I do from here?
Right.
And then there's just this weird way to like get ink to reject, and it's super gnarly.
Huh.
You take like, what is it, alum or something, and mix it with like witch hazel.
Okay.
And then
it'll like come out.
Yeah, and you like get a brand new needle and you like fucking.
Wow.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's gross.
It sounds gross. Yeah.
Dude, and like I had to do that to her, and she was just like, kill me now. But then like you can't tattoo into it because now it's just like a fresh cut. So like,
I bet it hurts just as bad too, pulling it out.
Yeah, no, if not worse. So like she had to wait like 2 weeks and have like half the date, or well, like 3/4 of it or whatever, and then come back in. I had to like draw 7 on, and like,
fuck, at least you caught it.
Yeah.
Imagine if you wouldn't have said that.
No, yeah, then we'd be done, and I would just got my ass reamed by everybody.
Even though it was their mistake.
Yeah.
So
you got to pick and choose like which battles to like fight when it comes to that, you know.
Right. So how long have you been at Brightside?
I've been on the Brightside for, oh fuck, now I got to do math and look like an idiot. Since September.
Okay.
So
how long have you been tattooing?
I got my license in 2016. So
fuck a license. How long you been tattooing?
Without my license, like through my apprenticeship and everything, probably 4.5, 5 years.
Okay, so you're starting to get good, probably.
Yeah, finally. Yeah,
finally.
I'm starting to be like, okay, this kind of makes sense now. Like,
I know in terms of martial arts, like if you started like 4 or 5 years ago, okay, you're starting to get it.
Yeah. How's that going for you though? How's all?
It's fucking great, man. I'm fighting in Iowa in a tournament in 2 days. So tomorrow morning I'll be getting up and shooting straight out. Man, I'm fucking excited.
Yeah.
You know, I've had 9 kickboxing matches, but you know they were all single matches. This is the first time I've actually done a tournament, and growing up as a kid, that's what I always wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, watching, you know, like say for instance, was it blood sport? You know, just watching martial artists go to tournaments.
Yeah,
I always wanted to do that,
and everything.
Like travel somewhere. Like I'm not from here, motherfucker. I'm from a place where we kill. like bitch, I'm coming to kill you.
Right.
Like, yeah. So it's gonna be really fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's tight.
It's called Midwest Kickboxing. Midwest Kickboxing is their promotion.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna be my first time fighting in an actual boxing ring. I've only been fighing in cages.
Cool.
Up until this point, so yeah,
That's
I
get
to possibly bounce off the ropes and hit somebody with maybe a little lightning and thunder off the ropes. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun being in a boxing ring.
Tight.
But yeah, my martial arts journey is going better than I expected. Everything's just like everything's just coming together. It takes so long to get down to ingrain strategy and technique into your freaking muscle memory.
Yeah.
You know, and you can compare it to anything. That's why I'm just like, okay, you've been tattooing for 4 to 5 years now. Just imagine 5 years from now how fucking good you're gonna be.
Yeah, no, I'm like where I'm at now. I'm just like, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah,
because like, you know, Time Hop and everything on Facebook and Instagram,
right,
likes to fuck with my head. So I'll just be scrolling through there and see tats I did 3-4 years ago, and I'm
what
just
do you think about them?
Like, oh my god, and I'm like clicking on them and like zooming in, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry.
That's how I am when I watch my older fights.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'll never make that mistake. I'm way better with this and that. But it's also a great feeling to see that progress.
Yeah, it's very humbling. Yeah.
Very humbling, yeah.
Because like I don't know, man. I think I'm okay at what I do. Like everyone thinks I'm awesome. I'm just like, I do it. You know, it comes out good. People come back. You know, that's all I can ask for. I'm always happy.
So how do you like working at what you call it?
On the bright side?
On the bright side. Shout out to On the Bright Side. Cape Girardeau, Missouri. What's the address?
1036 North Sprague Street, Unit B.
1036 North Sprague Street,
Unit B.
Unit B.
Hey.
On the bright side, they're tatting it up. There's not very many spots in Cape to actually get tattoos, so there's only a few. You don't have a lot of competition. So how many different artists do y'all have there?
4.
Four?
Me and 3 others.
Okay, sweet. And so what's your your niche? What's your
traditional, like really old school tattoos.
Okay. 'Cause I looked at some of your art on Facebook. I just scrolled through a couple pictures, but I've seen a lot of like colorful, I don't know what the genre is called, what it's called, but it's like colorful,
like
stuff.
Just whatever, like nautical, I guess. Classic, just stuff that like you would walk in to like a tat shop and they'd be like on the walls, like designs that'd be on the walls, just like really classic looking.
Do you freehand or everything?
I like with the machine itself, like just like go at it on people.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck
no.
Not yet.
I'll
do you see people do that?
Yeah, and it's weird.
It's fucking crazy.
Fucking insane. I watch people do that shit all the time. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't. Ugh.
Bro, but, I am an artist myself.
Yeah.
When I was in not just the martial arts, but when I was growing up, I loved drawing. I got a whole book of things that I drew in the 5th and 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff I did in high school as a freshman was pretty freaking good. Like I was good at drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I hated using pens and paint because you can never erase. I like to be able to I erase it and then just. But yeah, I loved drawing. I loved it, and I always believed that I was gonna be an artist. But now I'm painting a different picture with these hands.
Yeah,
and it's the same.
Yeah, dude, that's all that matters. Like art comes in every form.
Every form, yeah.
So, dog, that's funny you say you have books of like designs from like forever ago. I have a cardboard box at my parents' house that my mom, I don't know why she saved it, but it's like literally almost every single line drawing and like piece of paper that I drew on, and like old like sheets of flash that I painted, and just like old like designs I've painted and everything from like the start of my apprenticeship to like a year ago. She has like a box of them, and I was going through them and I was just like, oh my God. Like some of it was super cool, and some of it I was just like, I'm so glad I know what I'm doing now. Yeah,
I mean, and that's mementos, man. You can go back and look at that, and it's heartwarming to go back and look at the things you did when you was a child. So when I was in like this 5th or 6th grade, I chewed gum every single day. That was like a hobby, chewing gum. So I don't know why, but I saved. I would chew Stride and the 5 gum, and I would keep the wrappers. I would keep the pack that it comes in. And I was just like, I chew this so much, I'm gonna save them and see how much I chew this gum. And bro, I shit you not, I had like 3 to 5 shoe boxes full. I had like over 500 packs or empty packs of gum.
Dog, I'd buy a pack of gum and then lose it and go buy another pack like 2 days later.
Imagine if I still kept that shit though. That's what some people do, man. They're fucking hoarders. They hold on to everything.
No, I can't do it. I gotta like eliminate a lot of shit.
Right.
I have like a slight hoarding problem, but I try to keep it like very minimal. And when I start to notice like, oh God, I have a fucking problem, I'm like, all right, this is all gotta go.
I tell you what's crazy now, man. Pictures. You used to have it on a piece of paper. Now it's all on your phone. It's all digital, so you don't have like. There's a difference from like scrolling through pictures on your phone and then scrolling through like the Polaroids. I just bought this thing today. I went to the thrift store looking for chairs, and it's a little box. It's a wooden box. It looks nice. It's in there. You've probably seen it.
The one with the cards on it?
With the cards on it.
Was so
and
tight,
you can take
dude.
the cards out and put pictures in there.
That's tight.
You open it up and it's got like little books that you put pictures in.
That's
I don't know what
like
size
little photo
those are.
albums and.
Yeah, they're like this size.
Okay, tight.
Yeah, and I'm like, I have a whole bunch of old pictures of my son that are, Polaroids or whatever you call them. And I'm never going to get that on my phone, so I might as well just put these in this little thing and keep it around the house and look at them from time to time.
Dude, yeah.
Like, why would I just put pictures up in a box and never look at them? Why not put them in a pretty box and look at them all the time?
Right. Yo, my mom has so many photo albums from like 85 to like 2011.
Dude, I think it's very important to go back and look at pictures of yourself as a child. There's something about it. When I look at pictures of myself as a child, I go back to remembering what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do,
and like
with my life. Like I'm like, am I meeting my own expectations?
Right.
A lot of areas I'm not. A lot of areas I am.
Yeah. No,
it's pretty
crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy seeing like, all right, I remember being this age and wanting to do this, and then that changed like 2 years later.
Right.
And then like again it changed, and then like you'll see it like kind of stay consistent, and then fucking.
So let me ask you this:
iPhones.
Is tattooing like your passion?
I love it. I wouldn't want to. Life? Yeah, I'm gonna do it till my hands fall off.
Hell yeah! See, you found it. So now you got your happiness as far as the what you have to do for a living goes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome, man. Imagine one day you'll have your own fucking shop.
Mm-hmm. That's the goal, man.
Yeah.
One day, not anytime soon. I like being able to kind of not necessarily pick and choose my schedule because I work Monday through Saturday, noon to 7. But I like being able to like be like, all right, cool. I want to go do this show. I want to go do this convention.
Right.
And take 4 or 5 days off from the shop at home and go travel wherever and do a show or, I just got hit up by one of my homies in Chicago who's leaving to do a little guest spot. And he asked me if I'd come cover for him. Oh, my bad, dog.
I'm trying to see if I can
get comfy.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
There it is.
Sweet.
But nah, he hit me up to come cover for him in Chicago, and I'm like, I've never been to Chicago, and I've never thought.
Me either.
I've never thought like my career.
And it's just right, fucking state over.
Yeah.
It's in Illinois.
I never thought my career would take me to like other places,
Dude, I know, like, I'm going to fight in Iowa. That's 7 hours away. That's the farthest I've had to travel. So far, the farthest I've had to travel to fight is to Kansas City. Just 5 hours from here.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going 7 hours from here. And now I'm going to
in
another
a different state.
I've never been to fucking Iowa, and it's connected to my state. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, I've never been to fucking Nebraska. That's why I have these maps, bro, because I know that I need to know these things.
Yeah.
And in school, I didn't care where fucking Minnesota is. I didn't pay attention, but I know that.
What if you get offered a fight in
this
there?
Is our Earth, so I know I need to be able to navigate, know which way is north, south, east, and west, and know what states I want to go to, where I want to go. Look, right now I'm traveling around the United States. Eventually, I'll be traveling around the whole fucking world to fight.
Dude, one day I want to go to Europe. That's it. If I go to Europe, that would make my life. Like, I could go anywhere else too. That'd be super tight. But like, my goal is to be in Europe at least for like a week.
Why Europe? Where at in Europe?
I don't know, man. Like the United Kingdom, probably. I don't know. Just like the architecture and everything. I really,
buildings,
And then like, also there's a huge like, I guess wave you would say of kind of like the same style of artists like in the same group as me, I guess. Like if you were to lump me into a group as far as like tattooing style goes, there's a lot of like really rad.
I bet you're gonna go through a lot of changes though as
man.
An artist.
Yeah, probably.
Most artists do, but
because you can't really like the day you stop really wanting to learn and progress is kind of the day that it's just like.
Let me ask you this:
flatlines.
Do you think it'd be better for your journey to focus on a specific style of tattoo or try to be well versatile in all the different styles?
So I want to be good enough to do something in every style. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like good enough.
Right, yeah.
Like to kind of be like, all right, I want to be able to do, like if someone walks in and is like, I want this realistic whatever, like a portrait or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to be able to like, all right, cool, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Or like they want this flower that's like full color realism. I want to be like, yeah, cool, I can do that. And minimalistic stuff. And people to be like, oh yeah, I want these big giant letters on my stomach in this cool style that you can't find on the internet, and I want to be able to like let me draw it on you with Sharpie right now.
Right.
I want to be able to do stuff like that, but it all comes with time. And I think,
man, tattoos are just crazy. They're a trip, man.
They're crazy
because they're for life. They just
exactly
like I put something on my body, it's there now, and I love tattoos, man. I really do. Even though I only have 2. Well, for one, I've never really had money to get the real good tattoos. Yeah. And then 2, it hurts.
It does, dude.
And then 3, it's for life.
Exactly.
I'm like, it's for life.
So yeah, I mean, what if you like walk in one day and you're like, oh my God, I want this cool thing, and then like a year later you're like,
or 5 years later,
and you're like, this thing sucks.
Yeah.
Like me, because I did a lot of that. You know, not saying that like walking into a shop and like seeing all the stuff on the walls and picking something off the wall isn't awesome, because I wish people would do that more often.
Dude, I wanted to get like some badass shit on my sides. I got all types of crazy ideas. I wanted to get a lion on my chest with this like mouth open. I want it to be roaring, and then I was thinking give it some locks.
Yeah. And
have the locks come a little down the sides of my rib cage and then down my arms a little too. I was like, man, that just sounds
tough.
Beast.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's a lot of pain.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of pain.
That's a lot to go through.
I mean, I know I could do it. It may take time. It may take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I know I could sit through it.
That's all that matters, man. As long as you go into it with the mindset of like, I can do this, you're gonna do it. You're gonna be able to get through it.
I've been thinking of something to cover this up for so long. Like I was thinking like yin yang, but 2 fishes.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Pisces.
Yeah. I
was thinking about getting that right there. And this is an easy.
Yeah, it's light,
up.
Dude. Like you can cover that easy. We can go over some stuff sometime, bro. We'll
man. I need to get
shoot me some images, fucking
or anything, something that has to do with boxing, martial arts. Because look, I'm in martial arts for life. I'll never stop doing martial arts. That's what I am. For the rest of my life till the day I take my last breath. It'll probably be mid fucking kick or mid punch.
Right.
I was fucking struck out.
Dude, my life.
115 years old.
I'd fucking probably be like in the middle of doing a tattoo and just have a heart attack from all like the cigarettes I smoke. Just finally catching up to me.
Yeah. Yeah, how's that working out for you?
Dude, terrible. I feel like shit all the time. I was walking up your stairs and you're like jogging up. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I'm like,
those stairs, everyone complains about it. Everyone. You know how many times a day I have to go up them stairs?
Dude. More than I could.
I just run on up them. Karen, look, I'll tell you what, them stairs is 4 flights. Look, 45 pounds of groceries in this hand, 30 pounds of groceries in this hand with a big ass 35 case of water walking up them stairs, bruh. Sometimes my leg collapses at the last step. But I like barely make it, and I just drop the groceries to open up my door. But yeah, man, I remember going through that smoking problem. I make it a point to always tell people, yeah, I used to smoke literally like over 5 years ago, and I smoked for like 5 years or so, and I started to realize the toll it was taking on my body, and I was like, no,
it's rough.
And it took probably a solid year. Of actually trying like every month to quit. Yeah. I think that's all you can do. Just keep trying. You buy a pack, dude, try to crush it in your hands. That's a hard thing to do. Just crush the whole pack of cigarettes, throw it away. Yes, that was a hard thing to do. But now, I was just thinking about earlier today, I'm just like, I can't believe that could have been my life. Like, what? No, it doesn't have to be. Right. The life we want to live is what we can live every day. Yeah. And I just keep thinking about that every day. I'm like, Willie, you know that whatever life you want 5 years from now,
you can have it.
10 years from now, you can have it.
Without doubt.
Why is it if every time you ask someone like, if you could go back 5 years, 10 years, what would you do differently? And they're like, oh, shit. And then they make it seem like they'd be a fucking billionaire by now. No, you wouldn't. No. Because you're not going to do it the next 10 years. Right. So I just tell myself, well, you know the steps. Whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do, just do it every day. Right. And you become great at it after a while.
Exactly. Dude, I don't think I could ever go back in time and just be like, you're going to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I could.
I guess I could, but I don't know. I just know who I was back then. I'm like, no, fuck, I'm not.
Bro, that's called high. That's the real definition of high times. You would be high on time. You would go back and you'd be jacked. You'd be so jacked. You know everything that's about to go down.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could easily fuck it up.
Yeah.
Easily.
If anything, I'd be like, yo, do this, this, and this, and it's gonna make your life better. You know? But like do your thing.
And then also don't do that, and that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'd like give advice, I guess, but I wouldn't shake myself down and be like, fucking follow this path.
Right. You could try, it might not work.
Exactly. Because like what if it didn't work? Because then like what if fast forward and now I'm like not doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, life's crazy. So you don't have any kids?
I got dogs.
Dogs.
I got some dogs.
I have 2 kids, man.
How are they?
They're great. That's awesome. Young and strong and healthy. So I have no complaints.
Good deal.
And they're beautiful, man, for real. They really are.
Yeah.
My son, man, he's gonna be 9 this year.
Wild. What?
I'm still just a kid, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm 25, bro, but I'm young, man. Mm-hmm. When I see people that are 50, I be looking at them like, well, okay, let's not get it twisted. Not everyone, but a lot of like older people, I look at them, I'm just like, I know you just know way more than me. You just know, like, you've been there, you've seen so much, like, it's just crazy. Mm-hmm. And I look at them and I understand that when they see me, they just see a little kid.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's like when we look at like a 6-year-old, we see a little kid. That's how 50-year-olds look at us. And think about someone that's 70. Like my grandfather, every time I speak to him, Willie Sr., I'm the 3rd, my son's the 4th. Mm-hmm. Every time I talk to Willie Sr., he tells me, grandson, you have your youth. That's what he says to me every time. Grandson, you have your youth. He says it to me every time, and I always just tell myself that when I wake up every day. I'm like, you're still young. Mm-hmm. You better do the damn thing.
Right. It's fun. My dad's like, don't do that, because my dad just turned 61 the 13th of this month, and he just turned 61, and he like ever since I was probably like fucking 14. He'd be like, don't do this. And what I do, I go out and do it. And then the repercussions happen. He's like, I told you. He's like, you can't outsmart me, kid. I've literally done everything you were doing.
Do you listen to him now?
Oh, dude, all the time. All the time. Except today he should have listened to me. Like we went up to the Cardinals game, right? We parked in this parking garage. And like we were leaving and we're walking towards it, and he was like, he got them mixed up, right?
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, we're in this one. I'm like, no, we're not. And he's like,
oh, yes, we are. Where you parked?
Yeah,
he's like, up and down,
huh? He's like, yes, we are. I'm like, Dad, we're like 3 down.
Bro,
I promise.
Every time I walk out from the grocery store, I'm like, shit. I'm not sure. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine, like, when I'm 50, I'm going to be like, where? I don't know. Because, dude, it's like, when you go to the store a lot, you literally just, like, that's why I try to park in the same area every time. Every time. I'm going to park here.
Dude, I got Jackson Walmart.
And that way I just know, if I park somewhere else, I'm going to walk to that spot.
Every time, I'm going
to start walking there and be like, oh, I parked at a dumb place today. I'm like, well, I'm going to park there.
But no, stupid. I'm like, all right, Dad, that's where we parked. He's like, all right. So we walk in, and we go up to like the 3rd floor where our car was. And we walk to where it was, and I'm like, where's our truck, Dad?
You just walked there with him, huh?
Yeah.
You couldn't wait.
I was like, he just looked, he's like, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
And I'm like, 3 down, my dude. So like we went down the elevator, and we started walking past everything that we walked past before. And he's like, oh yeah, this looks familiar. Oh yeah. I'm like, this is it.
But it's funny because he didn't believe you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, oh, so all that shit you used to tell me when I was young, like, oh, don't do it. And I did it, and I finally got you back. And that's all I ever wanted was to get his ass back.
That wasn't shit. He's like, I finally got him back after all the times that he told me not to do this and I got arrested anyways. Well, look who knows where the fuck we parked.
Hey. Small victories, dog. Small ones.
That's funny as hell. You gotta take them, man.
Yeah.
If you fucking win, you gotta take. That's funny though. It's funny because I always walk out of the store and I'm like, where the fuck did I park?
That's why I go to the store at like midnight, because there's like nobody there other than like
Every
the weird
time.
people.
Yeah.
That you kind of want to.
The
like,
workers
follow
just
around.
outside smoking, not working.
Not working. You just go in there, I put my hood up, and I'm like, all right, nobody talk to me, nobody look at me. I go and I get my things, and I've always usually tried to park up front, and I fucking walk out.
Do you need a grocery list?
Do I need a grocery list? I need to start making them.
Dude, I make one.
I usually end up just go into Walmart and be like, I don't even fucking remember.
Because I'll get in there and be like, I don't remember what the fuck is in my refrigerator. It could be any types of fruits and vegetables up in there.
Right.
I can't remember. I can't keep track of it. I just buy it and eat it.
And then I just end up not buying anything that I needed and buying dumb shit and going home.
But I have to keep track of my avocados, which ones are ready, which ones are almost ready, and which one's going to take about 3 days. Yeah.
You know, I really don't even fuck with avocados like that.
Look, when I first tried them, I was like, okay, this tastes almost better than throw up. And then I tried them again a few months later with some chips.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and they seasoned it up a little bit. I was like, oh, okay, okay. And then I tried it on a sandwich. I'm like, okay. And then I tried it plain. I was like, oh, not so much. No. Then I tried it on a sandwich again. And then eventually one day I was just like, hungry. I'm like, why do I want avocado? I wanted it, and then I tried it, and then all of a sudden, it's just good on its own.
Right.
Or I just cut into it, and when it's perfectly ripe too, avocado is fucking delicious.
Really?
Yes. Bro, but I try to tell people all the time, man. They're like, oh, I can't eat this way, I can't eat that. Look, you know how quickly your taste buds and your gut bacteria and your brain adapts very quickly. It's like this. You know Carmen.
Yeah, I know Carmen.
You know Carmen.
He's a good dude.
Okay, so Carmen, what's his last name?
I'm not even gonna butcher it.
Why is it
Kazee?
What?
Kazee? Yeah, I don't know.
Carmen Kazee?
Yeah, I hope he watches this.
He might
he's like,
see
these
this.
motherfuckers.
What's up, Carmen? So Carmen, he was telling me one day, I remember back when I was a teenager, he was telling me about how when he first started drinking beer, he hated it and would gag. And then after a while, he started to like it. And then he fell in love with beer. And then, so fast forward about 4 or 5 years later, some shit like that. And we were talking about, I think it was avocado. And I was like, remember when you told me that story about how you hated beer and then you acquired the taste? It's exactly the same. Because I knew it would register with him. Right. Because he remembered. And it was the same with me. Excuse me. When I first tried beer, bruh, I'm talking, I'd be like, I would be gagging like a little girl. Seriously. It was so gross. It took me so many tries. But eventually I was like, okay. And then eventually I was like, like what was it? Budweiser. Like if I crack one right now, it would probably taste delicious. Yeah. Just because eventually after I tried a few times, I started to like it. That's how it is with most things. That's why I just tell myself, try it a few times. Right. Just little bites, man. I'm telling you, but it's one thing if it's unhealthy for you. But, unhealthy things can be quite addictive too. But when something is nutritious to you, when it has vitamins or minerals or fatty acids, your body is going to start to crave it. Oh yeah. Minerals especially, like your body's going to crave it. Just give it time and keep trying it, So I eat so many. You can't really find a vegetable I don't like. Really? Yeah. I'll smash them all.
I don't fuck with tomatoes, dog.
Tomatoes? I seen online that those are like, someone said they're like made by man or something, or the big ones. And they're genetically modified, which a lot of the fruit is, okay? The fruit's too big.
Is a tomato a fruit?
Tomatoes, I don't know. I could ask Google, but my phone's preoccupied. Yeah. But so a lot of things, look it up. Yeah.
I'm about to.
A lot of things Okay, because avocado is a fruit. I would have thought it was a vegetable.
No shit.
Okay, so check this out. All fruits are considered vegetables, but not all vegetables are considered fruits.
Yes, a tomato is a fruit.
Okay. Now, if you look up what's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable, that's what it will tell you. Vegetable is basically just like any type of plant that's growing from the ground, kind of.
Okay.
But a fruit, not so much. A fruit is, or a vegetable. Not all vegetables are fruits, but all fruits are still vegetables. You feel me? An apple is still a vegetable, right? But an apple is fruit. Now, broccoli is a vegetable, but it's not a fruit. You feel me?
Whoa. Fuck.
It's pretty simple.
I mean, yeah.
But Google, I can't remember why I read what the difference is.
Uh-huh.
But all I know is a fruit is a vegetable. But just because it's a vegetable doesn't mean it's a fruit. Like broccoli is not fruit.
Right.
But an apple is a fruit, but it's also a vegetable, right? Yes. At least that's what Google told me. Google might have lied. Who knows?
The fucking Google machine.
I love it, dude. It's crazy. Dude, I just keep thinking about the times we're living in. All this shit's brand new. The internet's brand new.
Mm-hmm.
I love the internet. It's awesome.
My favorite thing. It's how I make money half the time.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's a money machine.
Yeah.
It definitely is. But I love it because you can learn.
So much.
So much.
So fast.
YouTube has so much. You want to learn how to do something? Look it up on YouTube. I bet you money there's going to be a video.
Dog, my dad is like addicted to YouTube.
Dude.
I go over to his house and he's just like sitting in his couch, like sitting on the couch in his spot that he never moves from with his laptop open that I had to help him like set up and everything. You know, he's trying. He's evolving. I'm proud of him.
Dude, I'm not good with technology.
But he's just always on YouTube, just looking up different like tutorials for different stuff, like mechanic shit. I feel like half the shit he learned in the last 2 years was
He's
thanks
probably
to
watching a lot
YouTube.
of porn on there too.
Nah, I don't know about all that. I don't know, man. I don't want to think about. Sorry, mom. I don't want to think about. I don't want to think about what my mom and dad do. That's weird.
Oh man, but that's another thing. I remember when I was a kid, dude. We had the Playboy magazines. That's all you had was magazines, bruh.
Free access.
Just magazines. And now you got everything in the palm of your hand. It's crazy.
Everything and more.
Yeah. So what's really crazy is you can have so much content, but then why is it you find yourself surfing and you're just like, nothing is holding my attention.
Mm-hmm. Not just with porn. This is like the internet in general.
This is everything.
Yeah.
This is everything.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like social media, just bouncing between apps. Like I'll scroll through Facebook for like 10, 15 minutes, and I'm like, all right, this is boring. And then like go to Instagram, scroll through Instagram, be like, all right, this is boring. Go through Snapchat. You know, go back to Facebook, and then like cycle back through it until I'm like, I feel dumb. I need to go do something.
I feel dumb. Yeah. That's how
like I just
feel.
Not necessarily dumb, but like so unmotivated and not active. And I'm like, I need to go do something.
Right. Like a lot of times I want to film myself and do all this, but I'm too busy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't gonna catch every single one of my workouts. Mm-mm. I'm working out a lot. Like I try to post. I try to be one of the people that post every day, but I'm just like, it's too much. Like,
yeah, trying to stay relevant on the internet is hard because it's so much. Like,
it's been like a month since I did a podcast. Yeah.
Happy to be here, dog.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, bro.
It's been way too long.
First podcast.
I've been busy. I've been super busy, man. I've been swamped. Getting ready for this tournament, bro. I'm doing a tournament. I mean, it's only 2 fights, but
that's still tight.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Dude.
It's gonna be hella fun, dude. I'm excited for you.
When you first started tattooing, was it scary?
Oh,
I just was thinking to myself, I'm like, I bet, like,
dude, it was terrifying. it's still scary sometimes, but like especially at first, like going at it,
You're putting
just
a
like,
needle in somebody.
you're putting something on someone.
You can poison
permanently.
them.
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, it depends on if they take care. No, that's not a thing. That's a myth. People can have allergic reactions to certain things.
We're busting myths on this motherfucking show, guys. No such thing as ink poisoning.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing. You can have
infections are probably a thing though.
Infections are a thing. Yeah, but that's not on me because everything I use is sterile, 100%.
Look, tell me why this one. When I had this done, it's like it's not hardly there. I want this gone over for sure. I really want this gone over because look at it, it's just too faded. It would look so much better like if it's gone over. It's my initials.
Hell yeah.
But I was also thinking, what if I just, because they got stuff to remove tattoos, right?
Yeah, you can go.
I'm sure I can remove
lasered.
this one and this one, no problem.
Oh yeah.
And then what if I was just like free canvas? Like,
it would pretty much be that. Like, you can get like laser removal, and it takes a couple sessions. But
I'm fucking with lasers, but
do what?
I don't think I'm gonna do that. No, I wouldn't. But yeah, I do want this gone over, and then I want to get something here, but I don't know. It's for life. It's got to be right. But that's why I think the yin and yang is because that's life. The balance, yin and yang.
It's all about balance.
So yeah, when I first started fighting, it was terrifying. Well, actually, my very first fight, no nerves at all. It was like I didn't even understand what was going on, which is kind of weird. None. And I fought, and then after every fight after that, nerve-wracking as fuck.
Really?
Yeah. Not to the point like some of these people be. Like, oh, excuse me. Some people be shook.
Yeah.
But me, I just like butterflies, nerves. You're like nervous, like,
Yeah.
At least until I get in there, then all those nerves are gone. But it was like
that
the
moments leading up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Days before, weeks before. Be nervous as fuck. But after a while, after I started really training, I should say, then it got to a point to where now it's just completely fun. There are no fucking nerves. I don't get it
now
anymore.
It's just like riding a bike.
Exactly. You see
like
my bike out there?
I did see your bike out there.
Yeah, I love riding that thing. I be going fast on it too. Keeping up with traffic is pretty cool. Them bikes are expensive, man. For real. Thousands of dollars. I had that one gifted to me. Someone gave it to me.
That's what's up.
For Christmas.
Hell yeah.
One of my friends, he was my neighbor. I used to go to his house, talk to him, play him in chess, whoop his ass in chess. And yeah, he was like twice my age. And I would wax him. But I'm trying to make myself sound cool. I shouldn't do that. Because for one, he didn't even know how to castle. Do you know how to play chess?
Fuck no. I played chess like twice and I was like,
well, there's a move called castle where you can rotate your rook and your king. You can like move twice, then move once to the other side. You swap them, only if you haven't moved them yet. Anyways, it's a move. He didn't even know the move existed. He's like, what did you just do? I'm like, that's a castle. And he's like, well, hold on, what? I Googled it. He was like, oh, shit. He was like, okay, it must be real. It's on Google. I'm like, you didn't know about the castle? I'm like, oh, you
I didn't either. I'm just like,
rookie,
what the
son.
hell?
But anyways, chess is really good for the mind. For strategy, planning.
Dog, I just fuck with checkers.
Checkers is whack.
It's hurtful.
Yeah, checkers is too whack. You can't do nothing but just...
I'm a simple guy.
So you play video games?
Not as much as I used to.
I never do. I would like to sometimes, but, I don't even waste my money on all the systems and stuff. Every time you buy a system, they make a new one anyways, it seems like.
Yeah, my roommate's got my Xbox. Like, I haven't even, fucked with it in fucking probably, 2 months.
Yeah.
2 or 3 at least.
I don't do it. All I do is train, man, and work. That's all I have time to do. That's it. And then do stuff with the kids. You don't have kids. You have much more free time on your hands.
Yeah, but I mostly just spend it either at home, like at home, at work, or going out every now and then. Not as much as I used to. I used to go out all the time. Now it's kind of like slowed down for the most part. But yeah, I usually just go home and kick
I
it.
don't really go out either. I did go to to watch stand up the other night downtown, and that shit was funny as hell.
Where at?
Riverside Comedy.
Hell yeah.
And
that's what's up.
Yeah, there was some good comedians. I can't remember their names right off tops. And I spoke to all of them, friended a couple of them on Facebook, and dang, I wish I could remember his name right now. He's funny. He was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had there was a moment where I was laughing so hard my stomach started hurting. For the rest of his sets, like I had to force myself not to laugh so much because it was fucking hurting. Like I was like, ooh, like something pinched, something went wrong. I'm like, and for the rest of the show, man, I couldn't laugh right. I was like, damn, this dude had me rolling. Like, it was funny.
Yo, they just opened up that new comedy thing over by like where the old B-Dubs was.
I think I've seen something.
It's called Laughing Gas or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen something that said something about that.
It looks tight. I want to go check it out sometime.
Yeah, we'll see. My time's limited. Yeah, man. What do you do for fun? You don't skateboard anymore.
No, I don't.
Oh, so the last time I fucking skateboarded, which was like, I don't know, a little over a year ago, my son had a little skateboard. Not even a real board.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the fake old Walmart, the Walmart type board. Which actually Walmart's boards now are
kind of legit.
They're kind of legit. They're not like when we was kids, man. They had plastic trucks, bro. They used to be like I'm like, what is this? This is not a skate. Anyways, so I'm riding my son's board. It's decent. It's a decent little board. I think it was real actually, but it is a decent little board. And I'm hauling ass. You know my legs are long, bro. When I go full speed, my stride is like I'm pushing hard. I can go fast on a skateboard, and was not paying attention to the road. I'm talking a hole this big, bro. The board just complete stop. I literally just went flying. You already know how. You know the story.
Yeah, I know.
I go flying, land. My elbow hits the ground. You see that scar right there? Yeah, my shit was gashed open. So I'm trying to train, let it heal. It keeps breaking open every day. I can't train with this arm. Trying to get ready for a fight in St. Louis. And it wouldn't, it just kept opening back up. I finally get it to where it's starting to heal. It's healed up. And then all of a sudden one day I wake up and my arm is fucking twice the size. It's regular size, swollen. I'm like, what in the hell? Hurting bad. I rushed to the ER. And they did some stuff, got the swelling to go down, but it was fucked. I couldn't do shit, couldn't train for weeks, had to pull out of a fight, and I haven't skateboarded since.
That sucks.
I'm not gonna risk getting injured from little petty skateboarding when I got people's fucking heads to kick off their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Right.
But riding my bike, that's why I got a helmet. I'm like, if I fall, going 25, 30, 35 miles an hour on this bike, what's protecting my dome ski? Because, anyways, yeah. So that's why I wear that helmet. But I'm not going to fall on that bike, though. I'm a beast. You know?
Yeah.
But I love that bike. It's super good cardio. It's crazy. You don't even exercise, man.
Do what?
You don't even exercise, do you?
No, not as much as I should. You're over here like judging like this man. I need to.
I do judge.
I know.
I judge myself every fucking breath I take. But like, okay, so if we were to get on skateboards right now, dude, we would look like old bastards compared to when we were teenagers, dude. We just all day long. Now, I bet money you go on a skateboard, dude. Oh. A game of skate, you'd be wore out so fast. It's crazy. Your legs, dude, you wouldn't even be able to get the board off the ground after a certain amount of time. For real.
I would just be like, I'm done. I feel like spaghetti.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. When you're a child, you just have this crazy energy,
Mm-hmm.
and you can lose it so fast. Like if you stop exercising as a teenager, by the time you're not a teenager, oh, good luck exercising, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I make it a point every day to exercise. Well, I'm also a fighter, obviously, but you know, even if I wasn't a fighter, I would still exercise a lot and find active things to do. I can't just sit around the house, you know. I can't just relax, watch series, TV shows, you know. I got to be moving around. I got to do something. I got to get out and about. I love taking my kids to the park and, dude, playing tag with kids. Oh, yeah, that's a workout. That's straight cardio. Because guess what? For one, ain't no grown-ass man like myself gonna let a kid tag me. So guess what? I got to run the whole fucking time.
Right.
The whole time. Ain't none of these kids gonna tag me. All right? So, but it's like parkour, man. Playing tag with kids on the playground as an adult. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. I can't really rollerblade anymore because I don't want to risk getting hurt.
Yeah, that's really why I don't skate anymore. I'm so scared that like I'm gonna just go too hard and like fall and like just fuck my shit up, like my hands.
Yeah, that's why you gotta wear the protective wrist pads, elbow, knees, and then the helmet. But yeah, I just don't want to risk my career and my real lifestyle, martial arts now. I get all my pleasure, you know, all my fun. Even though training is hard, it's hard, but it's fun. Fighting is the fun part. Training is the hard part. Fighting is the fun part.
Right.
You just get to go somewhere. It's serious as a heart attack, but it's fun. It's like I can't even express like the feeling that I have,
like the adrenaline rush.
Like tomorrow, waking up and getting to drive. Well, but then even the car ride, even though it's gonna be a sucky long car ride, it's still just awesome. Like the feeling going. So I'm about to go to a different state just to touch somebody up, and it's fun. Now, before you learn how to fight, it's not that fun. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not at all.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, I'm sure.
A lot.
Yeah.
I tell all the time, I'm just like, dude, if I would have fought somebody like me earlier in my career, in my amateur career, I would beat the fuck out of myself. Like the guy that I was 2 years ago, dude, I will murk him right now. Like, no, I mean, because of the progression. So it's like these guys, man, they have to get ready to fight someone like me.
Right. Like they gotta know what's about to happen.
They gotta be fucking really, really good. Because for one, I'm a big guy for 145. Like really big, really long. So the reach is hard for people to fuck with.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you know what you're doing with it, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I might let you be the next person to give me a tattoo.
I hope.
I think we'll make that happen.
It'll be like full circle.
If anything, I at least need to get this one done or gone over.
Yeah. Because
right now it looked crappy. And then I was gonna get my son's initials the same way over here. But then I'm just like, I don't know if I want to get both of my hands. I don't know. But the world's changing. Tattoos used to be this like. Back in the day, like when tattoos first started, the first people to introduce really tattoos to America, well, no, I'm not going to say the first, but when was this? Maybe early 1900s is when only like people in the army had tattoos.
Like sailors,
all that stuff. But now, and even just like 10 years ago, oh, good luck getting a fucking job with a tattoo on your face. But now, oh yeah, sure. Tattoo It says, Gucci gang right across your fucking forehead. Still be working at McDonald's.
Right. Yeah, the stigma's definitely gone down, because there's so much more access.
But it's like, what was the problem? Tattoos have been around for how many years?
Ever.
For forever.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what's fucking badass? Those tattoo guns, the manual one is the stick with the needles at the end, like, and it's shaped at a 90-degree angle like that, and they fucking tap it like that, dude.
Tough.
And they'll do like your whole like back tat, just like crazy fucking shit, dude. And they just.
I've watched that shit live, dude.
That's
like at a convention.
Really?
Yeah, it's intense.
That's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You gotta be a beast.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's super cool and like really humbling to watch.
Yeah. Think about prison tattoos, bruh. People go in the pen and come out with some crazy stuff. Some of the best art you'll see it comes from pen.
Dude, I've seen some like super tight shit come out of like prisons, and I'm like, damn, that's cool. Like if that was done like this much better.
You did this with a fucking paperclip, dude? Like,
right, exactly.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did this with like a toothbrush. Put a needle at the end of it, you know what I'm saying? It was so jank. And I didn't know what I was doing. These would have looked a lot. Look, I bet you if you gave me a gun right now and you said, and you was like, and you showed me only go this deep, I could do some good tattoos right now. Straight up. I could do it. Because I just have the hand for it.
Yeah. Some people it comes super natural to you. Some people like it doesn't, and it takes time, but that's with everything.
Shading, all that stuff. Some people don't understand shading.
Just shit I did.
I loved shading when I was drawing with a pencil, which is easy, obviously. But I liked the way you could just make things look so real. I like real tattoos. I don't really like
realism and everything.
Yeah, I like the real looking stuff, like the hard, like tight stuff. Like art, I don't like. Like if you're gonna just splatter some paint on this and say this is art, I'm gonna be like, no, the fuck, it's not. Let's say, okay, sure, but no, I don't believe so. But a portrait, that's art.
Yeah, I mean, like all art is kind of like its own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has a different eye for it, and I think that's what I appreciate the most about it. Is like everybody, like one person can be like, that looks like shit, but like another person can be like, that's tight, and I can see what's happening. It's all about the eye, I think. Like what, like how you interpret it.
What you like is, I see a lot of people with shitty tattoos. That's what I'm really scared of too. I don't want to get another tattoo and then not be happy with it. Like I see people all the time around here with like the shakiest lines. I'm like, bruh, do you not see your tattoo? The lines aren't even straight.
It's all about.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Application, really. There's just finding the right person. You know what I'm saying? Like finding the right person to do your tattoo.
I mean, I guess is tattooing one of those things where in the beginning you're just gonna suck?
Yeah, dude, I fucking suck.
You're gonna have to do a lot of shitty tattoos.
Yeah, dude, and it's just kind of like that's really what going through an apprenticeship's about.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it like that.
It's just like you're not gonna do the best tattoo for a long time. I mean, like I said, some people it's just natural. Some people like it comes.
Did you do any of your stuff?
I did some stuff on my legs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, how many tattoos? You can't even count yours.
No, dude.
You can't even count them.
Enough.
Yeah.
But not enough.
Man,
enough to be like tatted, but not enough to like make me want to stop. Make me be like, all right, I'm done.
Well, because you're not out of room yet, but
yeah,
you're almost.
No.
Yeah, I think they're tight, man, for real. I think that one day when I have a lot of money and a lot of spare time, I'll be like, let's get something tight. But I don't know, man. They hurt. Well, I don't want to inflict pain on myself. I'm trying to avoid pain.
Right.
It's just like fighting people like, oh, why you want to get hit. I'm not letting nobody hit me. What are you talking about?
Right. I'm not trying to get hit.
No. Trying to learn how to stop that shit from happening.
Right.
So it never fucking happened.
Right.
Dodge shit like Bruce Lee.
The GOAT.
I think it's still recording. I have to.
Hey, you have to double check.
Camera. It's hard to see from here too. But yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, man, it's interesting seeing the paths that
We
people
took.
go down.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of our friends, some of them went to prison.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to speak on their names, but
Mm-mm.
you know, people went down some not so good paths.
Mm-hmm.
They're still going through it, but we all are just trying to
Grow.
and
like-
move forward in life.
Yeah. Figure it out. It's hard, man. Life's fucked. And it's just hard to really, because nobody knows, you know? Nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen.
And the more you learn, the more you don't. It's like the more you see older people all the time, man. They act like they don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll talk. They'll give you so much knowledge in one short conversation with them, and then they'll give you the impression that they also don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Exactly. So it's like everybody just kind of has to do it. You know? Like you just kind of gotta figure it out.
all I know is I'm living.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people don't fucking do is they don't live. They think that it's got to be this way at this time for this reason.
That's what I love about fighting.
You know?
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
life. It's life.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fucking exhilarating.
Mhm.
He says, what was that movie? Harold and Kumar escaped Guantanamo Bay. What does he say? He said, apparently you've never been ice fishing for pike. Well, it's fucking exhilarating or something. Yeah, man. I love fighting, man. The feeling.
Mm-hmm.
There's no feeling like it. It's just like riding a roller coaster. There's not a lot of feelings like it.
Yeah.
I love roller coasters, man. They're fun because they're scary as shit.
Fuck yeah, they are.
So, you keeping up with Avengers, man? That's something that's
Dude.
been on my mind. Are you waiting to see Endgame?
I'm going to see it tomorrow at 7:30. As soon as I get off work, I'm bouncing out.
I have to
going
wait till
watch
next
it.
weekend because I'm fighting. It's getting in the way. But guess what? I'm gonna be fucking. It's gonna be the end game for real for me. I'm gonna be shutting shit down, thinking about what's happening with Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
But next weekend is gonna be. I'm gonna be watching it. I probably won't even wait till next weekend. I'll probably watch it like fucking Monday.
Right.
Seriously, like I'm not gonna wait. I want to see this movie.
Just find a pirated version.
It's gonna be
online.
beast. No heck. to
Shaky
no.
camera.
Never.
Shaky camera.
When it comes to Marvel, that's never gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
I'd rather wait. I'd wait months before. No, if someone's like, oh, well, I got Endgame months before it comes out. It's just a little. No. First of all, I want to give back to them and give them my money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too much with the piracy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not. I don't like to do that.
Yeah, I'd rather just.
Because I want them, this is what it's all about. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If that's what it's all about.
Right.
That's how the world goes around. All that work they put into it, I'm not gonna just be cheap.
Mhm.
No. I like to pay for anyways, so when it comes to Marvel movies, I always go to the theater to watch them.
Oh, they're the best to watch in the theater.
Did you watch Captain?
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
So tight.
So tight.
So
Someone
good.
was saying some shit about like, oh, someone was knocking it, bro. I was like, I'm about to fucking punch you right in the head. No, I didn't really say that. But
That shit was tight. So good.
I was like, they made a valid point. I'm not even going to mention who it was. He made a valid point. He was saying that as far as the fight scenes, could have been better. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
So we was talking about like Infinity Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when Thanos pieced up the Hulk, That's pure technique. You know, those is like if I was to go back and show you it now and do it in slow motion, you would see those are real fight techniques. What he was doing. First strike that he landed was a knife strike right to the throat, and Hulk went, oh! He was like, oh, and he couldn't lift his arms. And then after Hulk threw a punch, he blocked, strike, and then he was dude. It was smooth technique, man. Smooth. I love fight scenes. Yeah, and I can tell what's real and what's fake.
Dog, I've been on like a real big like based on a true story or like based on true events movies lately. I don't know why, but like war movies. I've been like watching the shit out of.
Bro, do you watch why did I just get so excited? I thought about it. I got so excited. You been watching Game of Thrones?
Dog, I haven't seen it since the 6th season.
What the
so mad.
Bro,
I know. There's like new dragons and shit.
You want my fucking password to HBO now, dude. Like, you need to be watching this.
Don't tease me.
I'm not paying this shit for no fucking reason. Yeah, oh my foot. Should have been switched. Dude, you have to. It's season 8.
I know. I gotta watch season 7. Gotta watch, and then can catch up on season 8.
Dude,
so good.
I'm not gonna give no spoilers on this show. All I'm gonna say is it's about to go down.
Oh, I've heard.
It's about to go down.
I've been watching on Facebook.
Don't stop spoiling it, people. Everyone wants to make these fucking memes, but that's the thing. You gotta stay updated, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, or stay off social media, one of the two, because they're gonna make a fucking meme about every episode. But dude, it's going down. It's going down. That's my second favorite show. My all-time favorite show, all-time favorite, and it probably will never change. Vikings.
Vikings was tight,
dude.
I got to season 3 on Vikings. There's like, I know, dog. There's like 10 now or whatever. I don't know.
Whoa, dude. Every episode just gets better and better. I've never been bored. Not one episode of Vikings was I ever like, every episode I'm literally sitting on the edge of my seat. I'm fucking, yeah, dude. I'm crazy, man. And you know what's crazy about me? Dude, I'll watch a show and I'll start acting like people on the show. It's like, I don't even care.
Time.
I don't care if it's like, this is like, I'll start acting like other people, man. It's crazy because really it's just, I feel like I'm watching a mirror image of myself and, you know, someone that I came from.
Right.
I think I am a Viking. You know what I'm saying?
You might be, dog. You never know.
Like, I'm half black. I'm half black and half white. Okay? Black and white doesn't really, I mean, obviously black, African. Okay? But the white part of my family, I don't know my heritage. I don't know what side, my mom's side, I don't know nothing about anything past my grandfather. I really don't. Really? I need to look that shit up. Okay? Because I think that I had Vikings.
You might be a Viking, dog.
I have Vikings in my family. I have DNA from Vikings. Okay, that's first, or that's second. But firstly, I have African savage DNA. Okay, I'm a fucking beast. I got the best of both worlds. Okay,
right.
I got a lot of fucking pure savage blood running through these veins. I'm built for this shit.
You should get a Viking tat, dog.
Viking tat? Oh shit! Don't tempt me, dude. I'll get a fucking axe right in the middle of my chest. That would be dope. That would be dope.
That's why I get paid the kind of big bucks.
Right.
I ain't getting rich off tattooing, but I'm fucking loving it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm not getting rich off fighting yet because I'm still a freaking amateur. We don't get paid. But I'm fighting like a professional. I train like one. And, you know, here in a few years, when I can finally not work for anybody else but myself, that's what it's all about. So now I have to clock in somewhere else.
Right.
It's okay. You know, everyone's got to go through that process. Like, not most people don't just go from, childhood from teenager to like right into what your career is gonna be, and even you gotta work your way up.
You gotta start from the bottom. You gotta move up.
So most people have to get jobs, work them until their career pays off.
Yeah, dude.
Even like, okay, you're in college, you're gonna have to work.
Mm-hmm.
So
you gotta get through the bullshit to get to the cool shit.
Oh, I like that. You gotta get through the bullshit to get to the cool shit. That's dope. Facts. Where'd you hear that from?
I don't remember.
You made it up.
I either made it up or I heard it somewhere. I don't know.
Coin that shit just in case.
I'm not gonna
coin right here. It's coin on the fucking Rainmaker show, April the 24th, 2019. Say it again.
Gotta get through the bullshit to get to the cool shit.
To get through that's fucking tight. But that's life, man. Yeah. I'm to a point now where I tell myself every day, it's not gonna be easy. When I wake up, I tell myself, this is gonna be a hard day.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna make it look easy as fuck.
Oh yeah. You have to.
That's what it's all about, dude. It don't matter. Nobody knows what's going on in here.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. Because typically what's going on in here leaks out. Obviously, it controls all this. So really, but they don't really actually know what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't know how I'm feeling.
Mm-mm.
I could be in a shitty ass mood and look super happy.
Right.
But one thing about me, I'm slapping the mic. That probably didn't sound good. Pound on my chest. I'm a gorilla, bro. One thing about me, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see this on my shirt. That's why I love this shirt, this dashiki, because the heart. I wear my heart. Everyone, you'll know what mood I'm in. I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You probably don't even have to ask. But most of the time I'm in a positive mood. I try to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to feed off of it.
Dog, you gotta manifest that shit.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
If you want good shit to happen, you have to be like, good shit is gonna happen. Because if you just sit around and like, bad shit, and think bad shit all the time, like, bad shit's gonna happen. It's all about manifesting. I fucking have found that out the hard way. And I know it's not always easy, dude. Like, it's not. It's not always easy to be super fucking 100% positive. Like, there's shit that sets you back, but it's just, I think the effort that you put into it. Like as long as you're fucking trying your your absolute best, dude, that's all that matters. And it can only get better.
I'm finally learning to relax. It's hard though.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I feel like
just like tense as fucking
like just amped up.
Mm-hmm.
Like my body and my mind, like all the time.
Just going.
That's why I love like punching and kicking shit, dude. Dude, it gets that out of me.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel worked up. Like worked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like there's a fire burning. And I just want to like
explode.
Yeah.
Dude, felt.
That's why I love doing things that bring you down to, just relaxed. Being relaxed. That's one thing it took me a while to learn with fighting. I would be so worked up. Now, before a fight, you'll never see me so relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
But focused.
You gotta stay focused.
And ready.
Yeah.
Learning how to go from full relaxed to from 0 to 100, as the millennials like to say.
Mm-hmm. We're technically millennials, dog.
Yeah, I know. I know I am.
Yeah.
From 0 to 100, that's what you have to be able to do.
Yeah.
You don't want to stay at 70% of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can see it in my head. Your energy, your life force what's inside you that's fueling your thoughts and fueling your muscles. You don't want the wheels to be spinning at 70. You want them to just be like your heart rate. If you walk around, here I go slapping the mic again. If you walk around with your heart beating fast all the time, not good, my friend.
No.
You want it to be nice and slow with good flow. The flow of the blood through your body. You want good flow. And when you can slow it down and just relax and look at life objectively, you realize it's pretty good. For one, you're alive.
Yeah.
A lot of things are dead, dying every day. It don't matter what it is, even an ant. I crushed a couple ants the other day and I actually felt bad and I was just like, man, I can just crush this thing so easily and it's dead, but it's alive. Why would I even do it? Because that motherfucker was crawling on the table and they were trying to come toward my food. Get out of here. I crushed him. But I'm just thinking like, wow. And then I love to look up at the stars and realize I'm that small. I can be crushed like that too. So is this shit really that big of a deal? Probably not to whatever's, to everything. It's not even that big of a deal. But I know I still take part. I'm still part of this. So I try to keep my energy positive. What I am positive.
That's all you can do. You know, there's a bigger scheme and we don't fucking know what it is.
No, we don't.
But just work towards it.
All we know is what we see, what we feel, what we hear.
What we acknowledge. Lots of things out there, man. It's a big fucking world.
Dude, I've been thinking about a lot of crazy stuff lately, like dimensions. And do you believe in like,
dude? Oh yeah,
other dimensions,
dude.
Do you think that? So you believe you can travel to other dimensions? What if when you dream, you actually do go somewhere? Like astral bodies still like, what if you actually go somewhere? Dude, I've had dreams where I would fly around cities. That's the coolest thing ever. Ever. Imagine you can just take off and fly. I've had dreams where I've done it. Excuse me. You know how long it's been since I've done it though? Probably 5 years or so since I've only flown in my dreams a couple of times. It's hard. It's very hard. But I can. Here lately, I haven't been aware of my dreams. When I wake up, I remember them. But when you realize you're in a dream, and then you take control of the surroundings. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's crazy.
The shit like.
And then you wake up and you're like, I just straight made that with my mind. Like,
yo, so like what fucks me up is dreaming something and be like, that was weird. Like that felt way too real. And then like something later on down the road happens and it's like what wasn't like what you dreamed about. And
that happens to me all the time.
Like that crazy deja vu feeling.
Like, you know, you had a dream about it when you was a kid.
And now here it is happening to you and you're just like, what the shit?
We have senses that...
And it might not be like exactly what happened, but it's something like...
Oh, you bet your sweet ass most of the time it is.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. It like, some shit has been, but sometimes, like most of it, like most of the instances I'm talking about, it's like a hair off. Like something wasn't... Like it might not have been the same setting or the same person.
I used to have deja vu a lot. Have you ever had it to the point to where as it's happening, it's playing in your head, and then it starts, okay, it's like this. All right, you know you're looking, okay. As it's playing in your head, like it's moving through, the film is moving, and time is moving, and the film is moving at the same pace, but the film speeds up before time, and you see what's about to happen right before it's happening. boom. You see me snap my fingers right before you see me like this will snap and then it snaps and then this one snaps and then like you're seeing it before it's happening.
That shit's wild.
And then you can be like, uh-oh. And you point out what's gonna happen, or you hear someone say something and you it just played in your head before they even said it. Now that's crazy.
Excuse me. Yeah, dude, that shit's insane. I don't like it. It really like it gets you fucking going, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like walking away from like the scenario and just being like,
do you believe in reincarnation? Do you believe your spirit leaves your body when you die and goes somewhere else, travel somewhere?
Yeah, kinda. Like in a sense. I'm not really 100%, you know, because I want to think so. I want to think that like at some point my life's gonna start again. Like after it ends, it's only gonna start again. I don't know as what or where or who, you know, but I want to believe that might happen. But I also at the same time think like there is someone out there that like is
well, your children carry your DNA so you can always live on. That's kind of like reincarnation, and in a lot of ways you can think of it that way. Let me ask you this: have you ever seen visions and do you think that you have memories in your brain of things that happened to your ancestors or your forefathers?
But like never actually happened to you?
Right.
Sometimes, yeah. And that shit fucks me up. Or like you can see yourself from like a third person point of view, you know? Like, or I guess so, yeah. Like from a different camera angle and you can like watch yourself do something.
Dude, out of body experiences are crazy.
Yeah. So like something like that, and then it be like in like a whole other time frame.
Imagine doing that fighting. Because it gets to that point where you can do that. Bro, it's crazy what your mind can do. Just imagine, okay? I'm fighting, and then my brain and my eyes, it's like I go on autopilot, my brain, okay, is my spirit leaving my body and floating above me, looking down on me, or am I just visioning in my head what is going on in front of me, adding it to that bird's eye view of what's actually like? I don't know what it really is. Like you can get to a point basically where you're having that out of body experience, but are you really out of body, or are you just envisioning what is actually going on in front of you that you can clearly see from back here? Because you have a general idea of what all this looks like. It's crazy, but
it's fucking wild.
It is.
It's super wild. The mind is a terrible thing to waste.
What you can do with the body, it's like that's another thing about skateboard, man. Watching someone ollie, kickflip, tray flip, whatever it want to be, like a 20 stair. Are you kidding me? How can you do that? All these handrails. I never had the balls to try any. I never would have. I knew I was like, this cannot be a career for me because I'm never going to be as good as these guys. I don't want to even attempt it.
I just want to have fun.
I'm not going to try no freaking 10 stair above. That's just no. I sprained my ankle once on a freaking 7 stair. Almost got it. The highest stair I ever got was 6. Okay. But it's just like seeing someone do that. Crazy.
Yeah. And they just keep getting better.
It's crazy. Like, what the heck? They go flying through the air on these mega ramps. Like, I'm never going to try anything like that. But I fight. People look at me the same way. But to me, it's just
every day.
Every day.
It's just another day. Another day in the life of Willie.
Man, the flow state is a crazy thing. Flow state. Getting into a state of flow where you don't have to even think.
It's just like all
and
autopilot.
You feel like you sometimes you're your actual attention leaves,
Mm-hmm.
like you're somewhere else, but your body's still functioning,
Mm-hmm.
still doing things. It's kind of strange. Understand, like, learning things about the human brain is very fascinating, and how our bodies actually work.
Oh, 100%.
Because you know, it makes me realize when growing up, I was dumb as shit. You know, I didn't understand nothing about the human anatomy and how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Even even food that we eat. It's weird how it makes your body function.
Mm-hmm.
And I ate like shit growing up.
Me too. I eat like shit now too, though.
I wonder if I would have ate like really healthy, if I would have been bigger, like taller,
Mm-hmm.
maybe more muscular. I'm already tall, and I'm lean as shit. But would my bones be thicker, longer? You know, would I be a different?
Would you be like a different person?
Right. How would my brain work?
Right. What do you like? What's next? You know. What would have came if you would have made these like small changes?
I don't know, but what I do know is I'm looking forward to the future and seeing what I'm gonna make of myself.
Me too.
Dude, I'm like, I'm paranoid about a lot of the things that like, dude, I can't, if I eat a snack cake, I'm thinking, oh, this is the last one. Bye guys, I'm fucking dead. Like, I'm so like hard on myself about what I eat now, because I'm just like, I want to live a long life. So every time I eat junk, I'm just like, well, this is probably the last one. I'm probably gonna do a fucking sugar coma after this.
Right.
Or something crazy.
Fucking whole food coma.
So now I'm just like super strict on what I eat.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's kind of like, but it I know I'm getting back to the natural state.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's crazy how I used to eat compared to now. Like, really fucking crazy. And there's no way I could be an athlete still eating like where I used to eat.
Isn't that awesome though? Like to think about. It's like, damn, I really made all these changes and it made me this person that I am now, and I just feel this much better.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's fucking wild.
Life is strange. The way you perceive things too is crazy. And if you really want to get a perception on a third party perspective on your life, do some fucking hallucinogenic drugs like acid or mushrooms. Yeah, you'll see things from a whole new lens, and it's crazy how they do that to you. A whole new lens, and
a whole new world, dog. Like Aladdin.
And now everyone's talking about DMTs, how you get to another realm and this and that. I'm like, I don't know about. I ain't doing no fucking DMT. They said it's already in my brain, so I'm just gonna let it be.
I'm gonna let it chill in there.
I think I'm just gonna use it in my dreams or whatever, and just do whatever. But yeah, so you got anything coming up soon that's exciting in your life? You know what I'm doing.
Oh, dude, I'm going to a concert next week. That's gonna be cool.
Sweet.
Going to a concert next week.
Who is it?
Tame Impala in Nashville.
Never heard of.
White people shit, dog. Don't worry about it.
I like white people.
No, I'm just playing. They're cool. They're cool.
I don't even know rap. What is it? Who they?
Like
him? Her?
Indie-ish.
It's what?
It's like indie-ish. I don't know.
What's indie?
I don't even know how to describe it.
I remember when I used to skateboard, I listened to stuff like punk rock type stuff that would get me jacked up and get me to do something stupid. Some screamo. Someone just screaming.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get yourself hyped up to do something you shouldn't do. Just fucking someone screaming in your ear. It'll work for sure.
Well, I got that concert next week. I'm doing another tattoo convention in August. That'll be fun. Just trying to get some guest spots booked up here, there, and everywhere. Might do that one in Chicago if I can pull it off. That's in like 10 days though, so or not, no it's not. It's the next week. So not next week but the week after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I gotta somehow figure out a way to pull that off, which I don't know. I'm bad at planning. I'm bad at coming in clutch, I guess.
Coming in clutch. Man, I'm good with planning. My memory sucks. If I don't write it down,
it doesn't exist.
It could be very important, and I can forget all about it.
Felt. I got 1,000 reminders in my phone most of the time.
I got calendars all over my fucking house, man. I have to reminders like.
Excuse me, shit.
But I want to get to a point in my life eventually to where if I miss some, no big fucking deal. Like right now, if I miss work, it ain't just no big fucking deal. I could be fired and now I can't pay for my house. So being on your own time and it being okay if you miss something, never got to worry about money. I'll take a whole, however long I want. I'm trying to get set for life real fast.
Me too.
Not worry, when you have enough money to not worry about it, and you don't have to, it's whatever your number is. But when you have enough money to where you don't have to worry about money anymore, it's now you can start to actually have fun and do things that you enjoy and not worry so much.
Right.
Not having money is dude,
the worst.
That's a panic attack waiting to happen. For real.
Yeah.
Especially if you have kids. For real. So that's why I'm just trying to get to the point where I'm set, everyone and my family's set, and now I can just continue to live my life and have fun. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of fighting nonstop. That's how it's going to be the next 5 to 10 years of my life is going to be nonstop fighting, training, fighting, training, fighting, training, fighting, training. I fought 9 times in the last 2 years. That's a little bit. But this year, I'll probably fight a lot. I may do some jiu-jitsu tournaments, stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna be fighting a lot.
There you go. Hell yeah.
I'm fucking dude. I'm healthy as a fucking horse. Knock on some fucking wood, because I'm coming into this this tournament, no injuries, nothing wrong with me, and that's hard to accomplish. You gotta think you're training every day. Something small is bound to happen. You can stub your fucking toe on the mat. I swear, dude, it's like the most annoying thing. And the smallest thing, you can stub your toe, and even though it's just a stub toe, you stub it hard enough, your movement ain't gonna be the same for probably a week or two. Like you can really stub the shit out of your toe. Something so small like that. So it's hard to get through training camp, whatever you want to call it, with no injuries. But I'm feeling fucking great. Yeah, it's a good feeling being at my peak. So coming into this fight, I never have to worry about cardio again, but earlier in my career, I did not have the cardio for this shit. I used to get in there like, oh, I'm so fucking tired. Now, I just breathe and just let the shit fly. No worries.
Hell yeah.
All right, bro, you ready to wrap this up? Damn, we've been talking for a while.
2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you are, bro. I appreciate you fucking letting me on here, man.
I mean, come on, man.
Shit.
Yeah, it's fun. It
is.
And you know what's crazy? We're so busy nowadays. When's the last time you sat and talked to someone just face to face like this for 2 hours?
Dude, it's been a long, sober especially. It's been a long time.
Sober especially, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so much going on now. You hardly have time to sit down and
just think.
And then people that you're, good friends with, or even, if you're not the best of friends, life just happens. A lot of family members we don't even sit down and talk to anymore. Grandparents, all that stuff. So yeah, that's why I like doing podcasts. It's fun. We just sit down and chop it up. We can really talk about whatever we want. I mostly talk about martial arts. Why? Because that's what
that's your life.
That's what I do. That's my life.
Yeah.
So it's always an MMA show when I open my mouth.
Yeah, I'm always down to talk.
Yeah, but yeah, shouts out to what's the guard again? On the what?
On the bright side.
On the bright side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to come in there and get this redone.
Yeah. Just let me know, dog. I got you.
Probably after this fight. Sounds good.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm scared of tattoos. I'm scared of them, dude.
Don't be.
Not like this though, but like I think about some badass shit. I'm like, oh, that sounds so tight. But then I think about, well, how long is it gonna take to?
Mm-hmm.
But that's another thing. Pain it.
It's only temporary.
It's only temporary. The tattoos for life.
Yeah, tattoos for life, but pain's only temporary.
All right, bro. Let's
Hey.
wrap this bitch up.
Hell yeah. If I put this on. Hey.
All right, everybody.
Again, man.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
Peace and love.